Hi, it's fuwas. My name is Miwo. I'm a girl failure angel cup variety and reaction streamer who streams every day. And I start anytime between 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. EST for about 4 to 6 hours, so come and say hi. Today, we're watching Nutty Putty Cave in VR. As always, if you have any recommendations that you like me to react to, leave a comment below so I can check it out. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can support me. Enjoy!
Today, in virtual reality, we are exploring the Nutty Putty Cave. This is the site of a famous tragedy where a man lost his life deep inside of this cave. Because of that accident, the entire cave was permanently sealed off from the world. But this VR experience inside a cave is a full-scale reproduction. It's been reviewed by actual cave divers who have been inside of Nutty Putty, and they say that this is an incredibly accurate recreation. What makes this journey so unique is it's narrated by a man named Brandon Kowalas. Brandon was actually on the rescue effort to try and save John Jones and has been in Nutty Putty Cave quite a few times. And he's going to guide us through this entire experience through all of these tapes. So here's the first one. So let's jump in and explore the famous Nutty Putty Cave.
As you already know, Nutty Putty Cave is located west of Utah Lake in Utah County, United States. Despite
you
its
can
big
hear
reputation, the cave isn't actually that large. The total mapped length is about 1,355 to 1,400 feet, with a depth of roughly 145 feet. From this point,
go left or right?
Into two routes. We can head left to enter the maze,
what was that sound?
Or go right.
Maybe that.
Did you hear that?
Big slide. For the full experience, I recommend starting on the left. Let's go there now.
All right, so we're going off the left.
I heard something.
Maybe both these combined, but
look at your watch.
Oh,
that's weird sound.
How much of the cave you've already explored. Remember, you can rewind or pause the audio guide at any time using the tablet or the menu, which opens by pressing and holding the right stick. Hold it now and try adjusting the audio by touching the on-screen icons.
Only for someone's ear canals.
You can see on our watch, like you said, we are already 6% through. We're just exploring these little areas. Looks like there's dead ends right up into there, so we're on our right track. What's really cool I learned about this recreation is they actually said that they worked with people to get like the glisten of the water on this place, right? I guess this
it looks like this is standable though.
Like a very wet cave, so and really you can see how much it is. I mean, again, it's incredible the detail that
this guy needs stabilization. He's gonna get motion sickness.
Also, it gets just super dark here, so I can actually reach up and adjust my light so I can see farther, see closer. We'll leave it right leave it right about there so we can see what we're doing. Maybe a little bit, wrong way. A little bit out so we can see kind of right in front of us. Here I can actually probably stand up.
You think there's monsters in the cave?
Oh, and gonna hit my head. You can actually kind of, nope, can't stand up there. We're headed the right way because we got our next, oh boy, the maze. We got our next tape here.
Here we are. This section of the passage is called the maze, and you'll soon see why.
You guys like cave diving?
Sculpted by hot water in some unusual
I don't know why I'm so fascinated
forms,
by cave diving.
It's given many adventurers
never go cave
their
diving.
first taste of getting lost here. You see, Nutty Putty is a hydrothermal cave. Instead of being carved by rainwater seeping down, it formed through hydrothermal activity.
I think monsters are inside of
caves. Its
caves.
origin is also hypogenic, meaning superheated, mineral-rich water.
I'm scared of the part where you get stuck in between two rocks forever. That's the part that scares me. To know that I wouldn't be able to go on the internet ever again. I wouldn't be able to listen to music. I wouldn't be able to listen to my podcast or whatever. Like, I'm just stuck there.
From below and dissolve the rock from the inside out. Quite unusual compared to most limestone caves. Take a look and let's proceed further to the big room.
Went a little left there, but it looks like this might conjoin with the other part. Guessing there's a little way back right through here. Yep. And we are still headed the right way. The big room.
Welcome to the big room. Compared to most cave sections, it feels open, tall, and almost comfortable.
No!
They're so
Many
mean. I
cavers
don't want
pause
it.
here to catch their breath before moving on. So stay a while and listen.
Eat pasta.
The cave was discovered in 1960 by a teenage caver
A
named
teenage
Dale Green,
caver.
who went on to
Alright,
explore
bro.
and document
Alright.
many caves in Utah.
Really?
It's said Dale Green originally thought of calling it Silly Putty, but later decided Nutty Putty sounded better. Can't argue here. The cave takes its name from its soft clay-like texture made of silicon dioxide, the same mineral found in sand. As it formed upward through superheated water depositing calcite, other minerals were also left behind, creating a complex structure. That's why many passages are wet and filled with sticky clay, while in other places, the walls are made up of cherty limestone, sometimes coated with a thin layer of powdery calcite. Mind you, we're basically crawling through an entire semester's worth of physics and chemistry.
I had a question. If you could choose between eating clay or eating silicon, what would you eat?
Now we're headed on to whatever this helmet is here.
The Helmet
Yeah.
Eater.
Oh boy.
Why the name? Nutty Putty Cave became a favorite
Ooh.
training ground for Boy Scouts, adventure groups, and college students, many of whom had their helmets bitten by its tight passages. The narrow, twisting tunnels offered just enough challenge.
But you have to pick
that
one.
Countless adventurers,
Clay.
including teens and scouts, squeezed in only to get stuck for hours, sometimes overnight, before being
I'll pick
rescued.
silicon.
Thanks to its nearby location and the novelty of caving, it also earned a quirky reputation as a local date cave, where students would bring partners for a rugged outing. It's
What?
definitely harder to escape your date here.
Oh
Well,
my
all in all,
god,
these stories
bruh.
contributed to the cave's reputation as both an adventurous and somewhat hazardous place.
Bruh.
Yeah, I mean,
When does it get
you're into
tighter?
bringing your date out here. But again, it actually hasn't been that difficult of a cave so far, and we're already at 28%. So to what they were saying about, this being a smaller cave, that kind of makes sense because we've already blown through it. But granted, I'm in virtual reality and not actually having to
What?
traverse down, the hole in the ground that I'm looking
This would
at.
trigger my claustrophobia.
I'm
I
sorry,
think.
the crack in the crack.
We're approaching the end of this section.
Yeah,
of the
literally,
cave.
he's in
Talking
VR.
about-
Got yourself warmed up? Good. Perhaps it's due to its hydrothermal past. Temperatures inside Nutty Putty remain around 55 degrees Fahrenheit.
12
or
degrees.
12.7 degrees
That's cold.
Celsius year round.
That's
may not
freezing.
seem very cold. But
That is
remember,
freezing.
movement through the cave is slow, and the body has little chance
That's
to
water.
warm up through circulation. For
Wait, so how is he
caving,
supposed to
it's
go
therefore
through it?
recommended not only to have a helmet,
Where does it go
flashlight, and
next?
sturdy boots, but also warm, preferably waterproof clothing. Once you
Do you just
feel
go
you've
to a
seen
dead end?
everything here, let's head back to the entrance and explore the second part of the
Oh my god, bro. We have
So
to
there
watch
you go.
him
That
close
was,
back to the
back
top.
down there in that little water. That is the
Oh
end of
my
this
god,
side of the
dude.
cave.
You gotta go all the way back. This
So
isn't
let's
a
head
one-way
back up.
course.
Guessing this is back to the entrance, right? I think that's where I came. And yep, I'm back down at the entrance. So what we want to do, I'm
Alright,
guessing
here we
this
go.
just kind of comes off to the
Is this
left.
the real experience now?
Oh, wow. Oh, no, okay, I'm
Big
going down
slide.
right. I'm doing the right thing. So this is the big slide because we got
Okay.
our tape right here.
Feel like sliding?
Yeah.
You're not alone. At the height of its popularity, the cave drew more than
Why do you write P.O.?
5,000 visitors a year. So much traffic wore the rock smooth, and experts warned that a fatal accident was only a matter of time in one of its main features,
Ready?
a long 45-degree chamber known as the Big Slide, where we are right now.
Yeah.
Those safety concerns, along with the growing damage caused by
You can
constant
stand up in
use,
here. This looks
led to the cave's
standable.
temporary
Hi,
closure in
Nathan.
2006. They're also the
Dang,
reason
This
literally
for
looks
the ladder you'll
standable.
find at the end of this section. Be careful on your way down. You don't want to meet your end here, especially in a place meant for a very different kind of rebirth
There's
we'll
a-
soon discover.
There's a ladder.
Heading down this ladder here. What?
This looks like a really... Oh, is this bolted into the
Yeah, you
ground?
probably don't want to slide really fast off that. Not a nice landing.
Why don't they put like, I don't know, a cushion at the bottom or something? You can make it smooth. You might as well put a cushion there. I'm just saying. No, the water was an impossible obstacle.
Breathe out to get through there.
Your eyes are closed. It's because your eyes are open.
So interesting enough, this kind of splits out into two different areas. Oh, no, just kidding. This is kind of just a dead end over here. Gotta go this way. Oh yeah, starting to get a little tighter here. Feel your claustrophobia.
Why not a premium king-size mattress? You're so right, Mule's gaslighter. Yeah, exactly. Just chuck it down there while you're at it.
Tape.
Nah, literally, just chuck it down, bro.
Leads to Ed's push and the story of what happened there.
Oh no.
The corridor to the right takes you to the threshold of one of the cave's most famous sections.
All right, so this is where the guy went, John Jones went. So we're going to save that for last. We're going to quick go up through what I think is something called the birth canal here.
Oh, ew. Yeah,
you can tell why.
This looks like a vagina. Oh.
This thing is so
hell
tight.
no. Yo, if anybody, like, who in their right mind is gonna, like, climb through this hole right here, guys? Who in the right mind is actually going to climb through this hole?
Like, me doing this in virtual reality?
Ugh. He can't even fit his head through it. He can't even fit.
Get past this point.
He's gonna die. Chad, he's gonna die.
There you go. Got past. You can hear my beat.
Oh my gosh.
You can hear my heartbeat.
Oh my god, he's gonna die in the hole. Survived.
There we go.
Wow.
Seems like
that is a massive hole.
A lot of parts of this cave just kind of come to random stops. Oh, although I think I found something here. So I've kind of split off to the left. So we'll kind of see where
Why does it need to dilate? How do we get out? You just turn around?
Dead ends, and then I'm guessing this is kind of just a...
Oh. I don't like this.
Wow. Wow, this is crazy. How deep I'm getting here.
Oh.
Oh, snap. I found a flashlight. I don't know exactly
really
what it's for, but hey, a little collectible. We
what?
got ourselves deep in here, so we're going to turn around and go back up. We are already at 60% completed.
Interesting. I would get tired. You would hear me panting by this point. Oh, he's breathing. Now, real cave diving, in real life cave diving, you'd be like doing this so slowly. This guy's like zooming. And you might be getting a little claustrophobic. I feel like this guy is getting a little claustrophobic here.
Here we go. Back up to the start here. So,
what?
I assume
you just did a full circle.
We came in that way.
What's the point?
So, I think we need to head back up this way.
How do you... That's a dead end, bro. Bro, that's a dead end. He doesn't even know where to go. He's lost.
Oh, no.
He's actually lost.
So this is actually the way we need to go. Head up this way. Yep, there's our next tape.
Even before Jones's death and the permanent closure of the cave, there were many cases of people getting lost here, with Boy Scouts being perhaps the most frequently rescued group over the years.
Why are Boy Scouts going cave diving?
Some recall that the early explorations were much more wild, muddy, improvised, and with little preparation. In later years, rules, managed access, and safety protocols were introduced to prevent accidents and protect the cave from littering.
Yeah, like the
Tired and
flashlight.
panicked visitors had sometimes abandoned helmets, clothing, dead batteries, and other items. Things that not only spoiled the sense of exploration, but in the dark, wet passages could cause dangerous accidents.
Really?
The guiding rule in Nutty Putty was simple. Never squeeze into a place you might not be able to get back out of.
So like
Here,
every
you can
single
squeeze through
hole.
anywhere. If you feel stuck,
Nuh-uh.
try moving your head into line with your hands to push forward or back out.
Oh. Yo, how much?
Dang, man.
Yo,
I
if
could
how much
not
would it
believe
pay
a
for you
Boy
guys to
Scout
go?
going through this area. This is just so tight right here. I would even say that this part is even tighter than the birth canal that came before.
How much would someone pay you to
Well, we
go
are
through the hole? Like, how much would
getting
it
through
cost
it
for
right
someone
here.
to like pay
Even
you to
though
go
I'm in
for?
VR,
What's the word?
Got to put my hands out and
Like, how
in
much does someone pay you to go for
Vane
this?
Valley, and I'm it's starting to hurt.
We're now traveling through Vane Alley, another biologically
Zero?
named section of the cave.
Not
Names
even for like $1
this,
million?
as well as the aorta crawl and the birth canal are not merely metaphors for the vein-like network of winding passages. They also reflect the cave's unique ecosystem, which hosts an endemic fauna. Various
There's flowers in
insects
here?
and bats have specifically
There's
adapted
insects
to
in
survive
here.
these dark, narrow chambers, making Nutty Putty not only a remarkable geologic formation, but also a site of considerable biological interest. The alley has several branches. If you want to achieve a 100% exploration rating of the cave, try to visit them all. The Vane Alley
Really?
marks the end of the right route through the cave. So when you feel you've had enough, you can make your way back to the entrance.
Can you like
All right, we'll
skip?
see how close we can get to 100%. There seems to already be so many just little tiny offshoots coming from the... Seen a good amount of this cave. Go up through here, because why not?
I saw that
Alright.
people like watch this part
That's
like
the end of
more
this vein.
at the end.
We get the fun opportunity to go right back through this.
Oh, the
aorta
aorta crawl.
like a heart. And then we gotta go through the birth canal. All very kind of scary terms, but maybe that makes it more fun.
I don't know about that. The speed he's going at makes me feel like he's really like panicking now.
Again, we went down that way, so just keep on going this way. There you have
Yeah, like
it.
he's going so quickly. I feel like he's like genuinely
Now we
getting a
have to
little
go this way.
claustrophobic.
And then this should be the birth canal right here. That's right. Dude, I'm gonna know this cave like the back of my hand, man. If it ever gets opened back up, I'm probably still not going. All right. Finally, our last bit here into this area.
This is insane. Nah, I don't know. Nah. You couldn't pay me enough to try and do this. Even if they gave me like $1 million.
It's called Ed's Push.
We're approaching the site of John Jones' tragic accident. How did it happen? On November 24th, 2009, John Edward Jones became trapped in Nutty Putty Cave after entering a tight, uncharted passage that he mistakenly believed was part of the well-known birth canal route. Instead, he had crawled into an unmapped fissure that was far narrower than expected. The passage sloped downward and constricted as it went,
I don't think we're
forcing
going
him
for the right way.
headfirst into a nearly vertical
Oh, there we
section
go.
where his body became wedged. Entering headfirst made it nearly impossible for him to reverse or maneuver once he was stuck.
Is that where he got
Despite more
stuck
than
in?
24 hours of effort, rescuers were unable to free him as the combination of the cave's fragile geology, the limits of physics, and
Yeah,
human
literally,
endurance
let's go
made
down the vertical
extraction
hole.
impossible. In the aftermath,
That's insane.
authorities made the difficult decision to leave his body where it was and permanently seal the cave, rather than risk more lives in a recovery attempt.
So he
I've
died
gone
there.
into both these areas, and I think I'm missing it because I think it's around this corner right here. And that's what makes this so crazy, is you have to squeeze through here.
Oh my god.
And then, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Look at it.
Why would you
So we're
go
gonna descend
down?
in here.
Why would you go down? Is John stupid?
Keep descending. I can see how he got lost, man. It's a totally different area. And I'm guessing that's the same way as going up around this way. Here we go.
Oh, it's a text on the wall. Final route and resting place of John Jones, who tragically
Final route
died
and
November
resting place
25th,
of John
2009.
Jones, who died tragically on November 25th, 2009. So it's down this way here. Really
Yo, I don't know.
squeeze into this area.
You gotta become some kind of stupid to go vertically down in a
Wow,
cave
I'm gonna
diving
try to
like
go
hole,
down
you
this
know?
way.
Like,
Oh my gosh, it keeps going.
Oh my
then he started
God.
Squeezing this way. I can't even.
how do
Here
you?
we are, I can't even get down there. Wow. And so he squeezed all the way down there thinking it was going to continue that way. But that's the bottom. And so I can turn around in VR. But essentially he has his legs like sticking up out of that. And then the rescuer has to come down
Oh my
through
god.
this to get him. Wow, that is
he gonna die?
scary. That's insane. Wow. What a crazy, crazy part of the cave. I can see how dangerous it can get. So this is our way out.
Hi,
We're now-
Elvie Gaming.
We're now at 94%, so it seems like we maybe missed a few little corners or little veins of the cave. But if you guys want to check out Nutty Putty here on Cave Crave, it is available on the Quest and also on PSVR, and it'll soon be on Steam, I'm pretty sure. So, but as
It's on
always,
Steam
guys,
now.
please leave a like and subscribe for the next video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace out. Dude, the cave diving just seems so... It really is for like a very specific kind of person. I don't know how to explain it. You would have to like really want to seek the adrenaline. I guess that's what it is, right? It's adrenaline seeking fun for people. Oh, maybe it's like that game we played, Karn. She feels like the cave is like them, maybe? Like they feel like they belong in the caves, if anything. Like that's like their destiny. They were born to be a part of the caves and they should die there. Alright, everyone say bye to YouTube, okay? Bye, YouTube. Bye-bye.